and welcome to a new video, and today we're flying again. We're taking Lufthansa from Berlin to Frankfurt, and here on the map you can see our approximate flight route of that day. We're starting in the morning in Berlin, flying to Frankfurt. In this case I chose the flight over the train because I was at a concert day before, so didn't want to wake up too early after that, and I had a family gathering in the afternoon near Frankfurt, so the plane was just way more convenient due to the current problems with the trains in Germany, as they are very frequently delayed. I would have to leave Berlin so early to be for sure on time for my family gathering that I decided that the plane is the better option, and it was also the same price, so that was not a tough decision to go for the plane. And here is our plane today. It's a Lufthansa Airbus A321, brand new, approximately 1.5 years old when this video was taken. First flight was in February 2022, and now let's take a look at one of the newest planes of Lufthansa. Seats are nice, nothing special, no features like power sockets, but the seats themselves are okay. But now let's take a look at the seat pitch, and that is cramped. It's really tiny. It has a really tiny seat pitch. Just to get an impression, here's a shot of a Ryanair 737 MAX seat pitch, and as we can see, there's the same seat pitch or even slightly more space in the Ryanair plane than in a Lufthansa plane, and that was a bit disappointing, as Lufthansa is still considered to be a premium airline and Ryanair is the low-cost airline #1, and you got more space in Ryanair. That sounds a bit wrong to me, and I was a bit disappointed by that. But now let's take a look at our departure at the BER airport. Check-in and security was pretty fast today, everything was nice. And now let's listen to the takeoff heading to the north. Heading north is quite nice in Berlin, because that means that we're now making a sharp turn to the left, and we're now having a beautiful view over the city center of Berlin. Here we can see Berlin Mitte, or center of Berlin, and the Alexanderplatz with the TV tower and Brandenburger Tor and other famous sites. So that was very scenic, very beautiful, and I really enjoyed that. Once again, I took the flight because it is currently more reliable and faster, and also same price like taking the train. What do you get on board? You get a bottle of water and some chocolate, that's about it, so you should not expect too much, and this is why I would also say that the airline is not that much important anymore if you fly a short distance like Berlin-Frankfurt. So if you have to choose between a low-cost carrier and Lufthansa, don't expect too much from Lufthansa, just compare the prices and take the airline that has the best price and the most suitable times, as the differences on those short flights are very tiny. Okay, you get a bottle of water and a chocolate, but you can also buy that in a duty-free shop, so it's not worth paying a double price for a Lufthansa, get the same seat pitch or even tinier seat pitch than with the Ryanair, and just a small catering, and that's about it. Just compare the prices and then decide which offer is best for you, but don't expect too big differences within the airlines. We were flying over the mountain range of Harz, and then over the city of Eisenach, over the Thuringian forest, and then we were heading to Frankfurt. We were firstly flying past Frankfurt as we were approaching from the west. That means that we are now flying over the wine region of Rheingau, over the city Wiesbaden, for example. Here we're just flying over the famous Autobahn A3 and the high-speed train line between Frankfurt and Cologne. Here we have the city of Wiesbaden, and soon after we can see the vineyards of the Rheingau, before making a sharp turn to the left. Here we are flying over the river Rhine. In the background we have the famous city of Rüdesheim, and now we are starting our sharp turn to the left, heading east again to the new runway at the airport of Frankfurt, flying over the city of Mainz. Here we are making this sharp turn and then we're heading for Frankfurt. So the flight itself was pleasant, we had a nice crew on board and everything was fine. The only downside was the small seat pitch, but otherwise it was a very nice flight. Here we are crossing the Rhine again over the city of Mainz, and now we're getting closer to the airport. Soon after we are crossing the river Main twice. Here we can see the Main, and now as you can see we are already pretty low, crossing the river Main again, and now we can take a look at our landing and of course also listen to it with the original sound. As you can see, weather is quite nice, a bit of wind but nothing crazy, so quite a nice weather for a flight to. And now let's listen to and look at the landing in Frankfurt. So yeah, that was quite a landing, quite a rough one. So not only the seat pitch is the same with Lufthansa and Ryanair, also the landings. No, just kidding, it can happen. And sometimes you will just have a rougher landing and that can happen. And it was nothing too bad. And we landed safely and almost on time. So it was a nice flight, despite the small seat pitch, which was a bit uncomfortable. But otherwise it was a nice flight and I arrived almost on time in Frankfurt, and that meant that I was about to make my family gathering in time. And that was all that matters. So it was a nice flight. And now it's time to leave the airplane and head for the baggage claim, where firstly it said that we have to wait for about 45 to 50 minutes. So I decided to sit down, and as soon as I sat down, the belt started and I got my luggage. So it took in the end about 5 minutes. Here we can see the screens at the airport station, and here at Frankfurt main station. Everything that is white means something is not going as scheduled. There were 3 different railway lines closed on that day. A lot of trains were cancelled or delayed. So without a flight, I wouldn't have made it to my family gathering on time for sure. So I was very happy that I took the flight. That's it for this video. I hope it was an interesting one. If you like it, please consider to comment, like, subscribe or share the video. Link here you can see when the next video will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, thanks for watching and I hope to see you in my next video.